What's going on, everybody? TJ here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Afternoon Delight Show. I am your host, TJ with DGF. Guys, I hope you're having a fantastic Monday so far. If you guys could, please go ahead and hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. What up, Jewel? What up, Trident? Trident, you've been on an absolute tear on Twitter. Guys, if you're not following Trident on Twitter, I don't know what you're doing. He's been giving out some free slips. You and CJ hit a collab slip last night. Like, you guys are just absolutely killing it. Trident, you specifically also killing it. So, guys, make sure you give Trident a follow on Twitter if you haven't already. What up, Marv? I just locked in a 6 flex slip, says Jewel. Jays, Nats, Nerfy, D-backs, Doyers, Royals, I'm assuming. Nerfy, who? I don't even know who the backs are playing. Nerfy, Giolito Walker over 10.5 Ks. Kopech, less than 3Ks. Solid. I love it. Abbott, under 2.5 earned runs is the last leg. God, I was going to say, I think you only have 5 in there. Trying, of course. Oh, Dodgers. I'm an idiot. Doors. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But, guys, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. There's 18 of you in here. I'm sure people will start to come in. I don't have that cool intro screen yet. Like Matt does. We were supposed to do it on Friday, but some things came up, and we're a little busy today. So, I just said screw it. We'll just go live immediately. We don't need some cool intro or anything like that. We're good. We know everybody's going to come in. You guys know what the deal is. We're going to be looking at the DGF optimizer, trying to find some value throughout various DFS apps. Obviously, Dustin and I just went live around noon. So we'll see what else is populated. I honestly haven't checked the optimizer since we got off. So maybe you guys got some good plays since, but I'm not too sure. So we'll go ahead and jump in here shortly. We'll start off with PrizePicks, but again, if you guys could hit the like button, greatly appreciate it. Idedge, appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love and support. Jewel, you too. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that's what we try to do. Give you guys some content, give you guys some plays, try to educate you guys on plus EV betting, how to use the tools here at DGF, how to find the best value, because that's all we're trying to do, right? We're trying to beat the books, however it is that we possibly can. Securing the best value that we possibly can throughout the day. And the only way you're really going to do that is you could do it on your own. It's a lot easier to do it with a tool. I'm not just trying to be biased because, the optimizer is our baby, but it's a lot easier where something's automated for you. That process is automated for you. You don't have to go sportsbook to sportsbook trying to find value, right? So there's definitely a lot of products out there. If you guys haven't signed up here at DGF yet, you can go to dgfantasy.com, start a 7-day free trial right now today. So go ahead and take advantage of that. Also, we have NFL coming out here really, really soon that we're super excited for. We got something big dropping tomorrow that we're excited to show you guys. Some of you might already know if you're a DGF member. Let's kind of keep it on the hush-hush. But yeah, big things coming here with DGF, especially down the road. So again, if you guys want to hop on board, you can go to dgfantasy.com and get started today. But guys, let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to give the PrizePicks optimizer or the optimizer a refresh here. Let's see what we have. Okay, so I know we've already played Kevin Gausman. I think Dustin and I played Gauzdaddy in our slip earlier. Let me check. Yeah, so we played Gausman earlier here under 38.5, so we're definitely not going to double down here. Francisco Lindor and Corey Seager under 4.5 HRR looks fantastic. So let's go ahead and start off a slip right there. That's going to be our first building block. So these combo props, I think, have been really, really good since we've re-added them. Obviously, yeah, see, look, we have Seager right there at 2.5 HRR. I'm assuming Lindor is probably at 2. Not even on the board. That's okay. So we're going to start off here with Lindor and Seager under 4.5 HRR. We're going to continue on down the list. That's honestly all I do, guys. I pull from the top. If I've already used something, I obviously skip over it. That's why I'm not playing Kevin Gausman. If you guys haven't played Kevin Gausman yet, by all means, go ahead and add that into your slip. I'm going to build out a 5 flex. So if there's anything that I've already used, I'm going to skip over. If you guys see me skip over a play that you haven't used, by all means, throw it in your slip. Because that's all we're trying to do here is make profitable bets on these DFS apps, by comparing sportsbook lines directly back to these DFS apps, right? We got a bunch of them that we're going to go through. We're going to use the optimizer. We're going to use the middling tool. And guys, I know that these sports books don't have fantasy score markets, but they do have individual props needed to make up a fantasy score. And that's in terms of how PrizePicks or these DFS apps derive their fantasy score scoring from. we can go back to the sports books, find the near even lines on all of these individual props that make up the fantasy score on PrizePicks, on UD, on Parlay Play, and we've gone ahead and automated that for you. DGF has. So that's why you see these fantasy scores pop up, and you see these odds, these fair odds these fair odds here. These are the no vig odds. So Kevin Gausman, if we just go ahead and take a look now, I'm not even throwing this in the slip, but I want to show you guys. So Kevin Gausman here in relativity to DraftKings. So all the near even lines here for all of Kevin Gausman's props that make up his fantasy score on PrizePicks, we compute on the back end for you. And it looks like PrizePicks has this set to 38.5, but based all that information on DraftKings and all of those lines, we would have him set to, or DraftKings would have him set to a 35.7 fantasy score projection. So PrizePicks is pretty aggressive here with this Kevin Gausman fantasy score set to 38.5. We see that 2.8 difference. We also have Caesars sometimes, as long as we can make up those fantasy scores. As long as Caesars has all those individual props needed for any of these players, we also will pull Caesars on top of DraftKings. But yeah, it looks like DraftKings has this 35.7. It looks like PrizePicks is a little too aggressive, so that's why we threw it in our slip earlier. But we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna add in Luis Severino here and Reese Olson. I kind of want to see what they're actually set to in terms of their individual strikeout props. Sev is set to 5, and then it was Olson, correct? Is it Olson? Yeah. Reese Olson set to 5.5. So we got, where is it? So we got Luis Severino over 5, and we have Reese Olson over 5.5. And I can already see right here, if we look a little bit below this, that Severino is actually listed on PrizePicks at 5, right? We just checked that. He's 5.5 on sports books. Yeah, there's slight juice on the under on a couple of these books. DraftKings has juice on the under at plus 110. BetOnline at plus 100. Bovada at plus 100. But like, FanDuel has slight juice on his over at 5.5. Barstool and BetMGM basically have it as near even line as well. So it looks like some books are in agreement that maybe 5.5 should be this number here, and we're getting it at 5 on PrizePicks, which is why this combo prop looks so good when we take into consideration the Luis Severino set to 5 on PrizePicks, but books have him set to 5.5, and then Reese Olson set to 5.5 on PrizePicks as well. And I'm assuming his line is going to be 5.5. They could have it at 5. No, so there is a 5.5, slight juice on the under, but again, we're getting a really good bang for our buck there on Severino, so we're going to go ahead and add that. So we're adding in Sev. I can't type, guys. I apologize. Severino over. Did they bump it? Was it 10.5? No, okay. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Over 10.5. We're adding that. So we got Lindor under with Seager, HRR. We have Sev and Reese Olson over 10.5 strikeouts. We're going to keep on moving down the list. Already played Acuna on underdog, so I'm not going to play it again. I'm going to skip over this. I'm not going to skip over Remix because we're actually going to need it. So Remix under 10.5 headshots for Uno Milli. Now, I got to check one thing, guys, because I know we played something here earlier. We did. So we had Remix under kills here on Parlay Play in the stream that Dustin and I created. I'm okay with going ahead and taking his under headshots because it is a different prop. So the reason we're going to be taking this, we have 2 different DFS apps, and if I pulled up the middling tool, this would probably be up there. But we have PrizePicks set to 10.5 headshots, and then we have a market discrepancy because we have UD set to 9.5, and we actually have Hot Streak set to 9.5. Hot Streak has this heavily juiced on the under 9.5. So we're getting a really good bang for our buck here on PrizePicks. So we're going to go over to CSGO. We're going to type in Remix, and we're going to take his under 10.5 headshots. We're going to go back to the PrizePicks optimizer. We played Severino here with our combo prop, so we got to skip over that. I have not played this Blake Snell under fantasy score yet, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to MLB. I'm going to add in Blake Snell under fantasy score, going up against St. Louis. Hopefully St. Louis wakes up. And then last but not least, we will go ahead and add this Jose Ramirez and Carlos Correa over 4 HRR. Looks like we're comparing to DraftKings and Bovada. Looks like they have some individual props up here needed to give us this combo prop fair odds percent, which is a 54.5. And again, in these 5 flex slips over on PrizePicks, guys, we're looking for minus 119 odds, which is roughly 54.3% fair odds percent for each individual leg to remain profitable in the long term, being a plus EV better on PrizePicks. So Jose Ramirez, And Carlos Correa over for HRR. And guys, that's going to be our slip. Just built out one slip here. We got Francisco Lindor and Corey Seager under 4.5 HRR. We got Sev and Reese Olson over 10.5 pitcher strikeouts. We have Remix under 10.5 headshots. Naps 1 and 2 headshots. We got Blake Snell under 36.5 fantasy score. And then we got Jose Ramirez and Carlos Correa over for HRR to build out our first PrizePicks slip. I'm going to check the chat. Make sure I'm even still live. 58 of you in here. You guys are fantastic. If you guys could please go ahead and hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. What up, BG? Love you, BG. OB, what up, OB? Good middle on Jock with Granky. Okay, Dej, we'll check that out. Stop browsing sportsbook to sportsbook. Turn to BG, you're wagging. Hi, Sano. Ray Finkel, Sano over TJ. Definitely me over TJ. TJ, I came in as you were talking about fantasy score. Dustin over TJ. Definitely Dustin over TJ. Dustin, retweet my tweet, bitch. What are you doing? You already did, didn't you? You're a wagon. Can't believe my thumbnail. Yeah, I hope you guys like my thumbnail. I spent 0 seconds on it because I had somebody do it for me. Yeah. So, Thane said, TJ, I came in as you were talking about fantasy scores, having the VIG taken out. Do regular props? No. Regular props, so anything where we're comparing sports books right back to one another, you're going to see the implied odds. And then the percent odds to hit is going to be that fair odds percent. So that's the VIG taken out. When it comes to these fantasy scores and the things that we compute on the back end, we post them as the no VIG lines. So like this Kevin Gausman play, this isn't the implied odds. These are the no VIG odds. So just to kind of clear up any confusion, that's why sometimes you'll see like this Luis Severino play at -140 here with the DGF line is below some of these fantasy scores because it wouldn't make sense for us to do all this work on the back end to then go ahead and show the implied odds. So we just show the no VIG odds here for fantasy scores, pitcher combo props, HRR combo props, whatever it might be. But with this Luis Severino play, because we're comparing it directly to the sports books, these are the implied odds of the sports books. We take the juice out, and then we have the no VIG odds, which is the fair odds percent. So just to clear that up. You did lose. I appreciate you. You posted late. That's okay. So now, again, I'm kind of in a tricky spot here, guys. Now, my viewership isn't going to be as high as some of these other idiots, being Matt and Dustin. Matt's a wagon. Dustin is a wagon as well. But I don't get notifications turned on for my streams, and that's okay. We're gonna keep pushing on. I'm not too worried about it. I know that the people in here are in here to build out slips with me. Maybe I don't even need to teach you guys. You guys have probably been around here for so long. But yeah, appreciate the love and support. All right. So we built out that PrizePicks slip. Let's go ahead. Now, a lot of these plays I've already used. So the slip that Dustin and I built out earlier on the stream, if you guys didn't already see it and you want to try to tail it, it was Gausman. I'm assuming some of these combo props might have moved. Let's go ahead and check. Asia Wilson and Jackie Young, we had the under 36.5 points. Brianna Stewart and Chelsea Gray, we had the over 13.5 rebounds. And again, guys, that's slightly positively correlated. Yeah, no problem. Dan, I got you. Dustin's number one. Ray, wow, what a shout out. Is the Gausman play not good? I already took it, Super. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Already took it. By all means, go ahead. You guys can play it. Like I said, some of these plays I skipped over because I already have exposure to. I already played Ronald Acuna on UD. His under... I took his under fantasy score already. Oh, god damn it. Oh, you hate to see it. Are you serious? God damn it. It's always 2 for 3 on UD. It's always 2 for 3. But yeah, I already played Acuna under 12.5 fantasy score. I'm not going to duplicate that. Playing it on PrizePicks is essentially the same exact thing as playing it on UD. So, again, you guys don't have to tail my slips verbatim. You guys can pick and choose. But I would still stick to 5 and 6 flexes over on PrizePicks. All right, let's head over to UD because PrizePicks is a little stale with the value. We'll get to the middling tool here shortly. But I want to see if there's anything on UD that we haven't taken. Did I click it? Huh, that was slow. I don't like that. Come on. Go. What's happening? That was painfully slow. Okay. That Greinke play is not bad. Greinke play is actually pretty solid. Under 2.5 strikeouts, where all these sports books have it. All of them have slight juice on the over outside of Barstool, -110 line. So Barstool would have that over under both set to -110 on the over the 2.5 strikeouts. We're getting the better number on UD at 3. I believe somebody actually put that in the chat. Somebody put that in the chat? Yeah, it was you, Dej. Okay, good middling on Jock, you said. Got it. I do like this Granky play. Already played Gosman. Already played Julio Rodriguez, who actually got bumped down from 12.5 down to 11.5. Played Remix over on PrizePicks, got the better number. This is still pulling the under because of that heavy, heavy juice that Hot Streak has on the under 9.5. Now, Christian Javier is a tricky one. We played Javier. Did we play? Oh, Severino, wasn't it? Okay. We can take this push potential here. So, just to kind of paint this picture for you guys, right now, Christian Javier is listed on UD at 5.5. Or excuse me, on the sports books at 5.5. He's listed at 5 on UD. So some of you might be a little confused, thinking to yourself, why is this still 55.4% to hit if the sportsbook line is higher than UD and we're taking the under? Well, we need to be looking at the odds associated with this specific line on these sportsbooks. So yeah, it's set to 5.5, which is 0.5 higher than UD, but these are crazy, crazy, crazy juiced lines on this under 5.5. So that's why we're still showing that 55.4%. If this was a direct match, we'd be looking at minus 147 odds, roughly, to go under 5. Do have the push potential, too. Played Snell. We played Severino over in the combo, but we didn't take him individually. So I see a slip here. I haven't played Matt Olson under 2 total bases. So my slip would be Matt Olson under 2 total bases. It would be Christian Javier under 5 strikeouts, and then Luis Severino over 5 strikeouts. A lot of push potential in this slip. So actually, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to check the middling tool real quick. There were some really good NFL plays that hit the board. Oh God. Okay, yeah. Let's jump on this. Let's jump on this Nick Chubb play. So guys, Nick Chubb right now on Underdog is set to 78.5. Okay. There are 4 different DFS apps. PrizePicks has this at 90.5. Hot Streak has this at 88.5. Parlay Play has it at 92.5. Thrive has it at 93.5. We're getting a 12 to a 15 rushing yard discrepancy, or better number even, over on Underdog by taking this over 78.5. So we're gonna add in that Chubb play. Over 78.5. Oh, now I'm cooking. I'm gonna take Granky under because I do like that. I gotta move this over. We're going Grank Dog. Did I spell it right? Yeah. Under 3. And then I already played this. I wish I didn't play Daniel Jones before the stream because I would have played it right now. Is this Mac Jones play still up here? Hang on. Timeout. It is. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. So, guys, if you want to skip over Zach Greinke, these 4 plays are fantastic. These 4 plays right here are all fantastic. We can build out a 5-leg if we want. Do you guys want to build out a 5-leg, or do we want to build out a 3-man? Because I kind of want to build out a 3-man because I've already played Daniel Jones. So my slip that I'm going to build out on UD, and the reason we play 3-mans over on UD and not PrizePicks is because of the payout, right? Over on PrizePicks, 5 times payout for a 3-man uninsured slip. Please do not play 3-man uninsured slips on PrizePicks. Play them on UD where you get a 6 times return. So again, my slip's going to be Nick Chubb over 78.5 rushing yards, Zach Greinke under 3 strikeouts, and Mac Jones under 235.5 passing yards. Again, same thing here with Chubb. We're seeing with Mac Jones, set to 235.5 on UD, 215 on PrizePicks, 215 on Parlay Play, 215 on Vivid Picks. So I'm going to go Nick Chubb over, Zach Greinke under, Mac Jones under. There we go. Another slip. If Greinke ruins this and I have to sit here and stare at Nick Chubb over 78.5 rushing yards, and inevitably when week 1 starts, he's up to probably between 90 and 92 yards, and then Mac Jones under 235.5 passing yards, and I got to watch him get dropped down to 220 by the time this game starts against the Eagles, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be very upset. But yeah, guys, so you guys just saw the middling tool right there in full effect. A little bit different from the optimizer, right? The optimizer, we take into consideration the sportsbook lines, trying to find those market inefficiencies comparing back to these DFS apps. Here with the middling tool, we're literally just trying to find value within DFS apps and take advantage, right? So if we have 4 different books that have a line, specifically this Nick Chubb, all around 88.5 to 93.5 yards, and then we have 1 outlier set to 78.5. we're obviously going to be taking that over of 78.5. It's pretty evident that underdog is off compared to the rest of the DFS market. Now, if you wanted to middle this, which we definitely can go ahead and do, especially this Nick Chubb play, we would definitely want to go on Thrive and take his under 93.5. I don't know if I'm going to log into Thrive over here. I don't even know if I have money on Thrive. But if we can find something else on Thrive normally doesn't have the best value, to be honest with you guys, but NFL season, oh, I do have some money on there. Okay. Let's see. We got enough to be dangerous. That's all we're looking to do. We just want enough to be dangerous. Yeah, so this Chubb play, if you want a middle and you want to take the under, definitely do it on Thrive. I'm going to check the optimizer and see if there's anything. Give me something. Give me just anything that I can throw into. I'll even throw a 2-man over on Thrive because they have a 3-point. No, nothing. Okay. We'll put a pin in that. We'll try to come back, see what we can do here with that Nick Chubb play. But, guys, if you wanted to get that in, again, that was Nick Chubb over 78.5 rushing yards. Granke under 3 strikeouts. Mac Jones under 235.5. Pat 335. Yeah, right, Mac Jones. You would never have that high of a passing yard line. Especially when Bailey Zappi is going to be the week 1 starter. Okay. All right. Entered in that UD slip. We got to get off Thrive. No value on Thrive. Thrive's tough. Again, I think we're going to have some really good middling opportunities when we're looking at Thrive. I'm okay with just playing that slip that we did without middling because it seemed like underdog again. Way off on Chubb, on Daniel Jones, man. Again, same thing. PrizePicks, 195.5. Parlay play, 196.5. Daniel Jones set to 217.5. If I didn't play Daniel Jones, I probably would have just had an all week 1 slip here. But again, already did with... Oh, I can't believe that needs to go. With Geno Smith under passing yards and Isaiah Pacheco over 48.5 rushing yards. So now we're going to scan back here. We didn't play Matt Olson, but really there's nothing else. I don't want to force a Luis Severino and Sabrina Iniescu over assists. So I'm going to go to Parlay Play, see what we got over there on the Parlay Play machine. Told Dustin today on the live stream earlier that, what's up, ZZZ? Yeah, we'll go ahead and check out Parlay Play right now, actually, man. I told Dustin on the stream earlier, if I wanted to sign up for Thrive, what code would I use? You would use code DGF, Dustin. DGF for a 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. So, guys, go ahead, get signed up on Thrive. Again, I think we're going to have some really good middling opportunities there. And if you guys could, please go ahead and hit the like button. There's 60 of you in here. I appreciate the love and support as always. All right, let's get dangerous here on Parlay Play. Parlay Play is always my favorite app. I've been struggling this month. I have been. I've been struggling this month a lot. This week, I'm down 7. I'm getting rolled. I'll show you guys. Getting rolled. This year, though, again, plus EV betting, all about long term. It's what we're all about. You're going to go through bad stretches. You're going to have bad variance. It happens all the time. This is the number that we're chasing, right? That's what we want. You're going to have ups and downs, but as long as you continue to trend upward, like, yeah, this month has been the worst month I've had by far since I started DGF full-time, especially on Parlay Play. Like, this is normally my saving grace if I do struggle on PrizePicks, underdog, whatever it might be. Struggling this month. It's going to happen. I'm not changing anything. My process isn't going to change. I'm going to continue to stick through it, trust the process, because, I mean, that speaks... Why does it do that? That speaks for itself right there. That's what we're chasing. We're not chasing that short-term success. Plus EV betting is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You'll have ups and downs, but right there, 21% hit rate is what we want. We want that 6,000 plus profit. That's what we're trying to do. Guys, I'm telling you, Parlay Play has the best value out there. If you guys haven't signed up, use code DGF, 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. Don't get it twisted. We're not changing up anything just because we're having a bad week, just because we're having a bad month. We're going to continue to venture on. Nothing changes. So Parlay Play. Let's see. I know we already entered in Tajon Walker, whatever Dustin calls him, Talahuni or whatever. Jake, I can't believe you made me take Jake Rogers. If Jake Rogers doesn't get a total base. We have McGill over 4.5. Remix under 36. Woo under 6.5. Asia Wilson over 30. Okay. So we are going to check out Julio Rodriguez. We already took him on UD, so we're not going to take that. Marv said just worst variance on Parlay Play. Just got to keep trusting the data. You know it, man. I know I don't have to tell you that. All right, so we're skipping over Julio Rodriguez. We're skipping over Reese Olson. We got McGill over 4.5. We have not taken Sabrina Ionescu over 5 assists, so that's something we can have in our back pocket. We already took Otani. We did not take Brianna Stewart under 9 rebounds. That looks pretty solid. We did not take Andrew Abbott under 5.5 pitcher strikeouts. That looks really solid. Outside of FanDuel, who seems like the outlier, a lot of juice on this under. Pinnacle minus 135, DraftKings minus 145, Barstool minus 150, BetMGM minus 145. So some heavy juice on this under 5.5. If FanDuel had this line around minus 145, this would be 5 right now on Parlay Play for sure. Jezu under 15.5. I'm pretty sure Jezu was at 16 on PrizePicks earlier. Looks like Walker did get bumped as well. Did we take Walker? What did we take Walker at? Under 5. Okay. So guys, we could middle this Walker and McGill play. Take the over 4.5 and then the under 5. Over 4.5 for Walker, under 5 for McGill. And then if they finish at 5 or 5 for each of them, we have a profitable bet on each one. ZZZ said, I've been doing 5 picks on Parlay Play. Nope, no, you're good. The only reason we entered a 6 is because I don't know what I was doing. The 2 slips you want to focus on Parlay Play are the 5 and 6 man insured slips. And if you are a DGF member and you ever get confused as to what slip type is the most viable, what is viable for what slip type, because there's so many different DFS apps, it's so tough to keep track of. You hit this beauty right here. You go to the plus EV plays drop down box, and we see right here 5 pick insured slips over on Parlay Play, minus 115 odds, and then 6 pick insured, minus 113 odds. So those are the 2 that you want to be fixating on. But let's get back to this. I want to build this slip up. We're going to skip over the plays we already played. We're going to take an ESQ. Sabrina, over 5 assists. We're going to add in Stewart, under rebounds. It was Abbott, under strikeouts, correct? 5.5, yeah. Going up against San Fran. I know San Fran strikes out a lot. It's probably going to piss people off. I don't care. Trust the math. I haven't played Xavier Curry yet, and I definitely didn't play Bobby Miller and Zach Gallen. But I also didn't play Jezu. So I'm going to hit the middling tool real quick and just see what else is out there. See if we're missing out on anything. Why won't this load? Thank you. Okay, we're skipping over Mac Jones. Played McGill. We got Ionescu in there. Not playing Greinke. Already played Walker. Plum, no. Bijan Robinson, no. Abbott, we're playing. Sev, nope. Zach Allen, nope. Laney, nope. Geno Smith, nope. Tannehill, nope. Mieta, no. Brianna Stewart, we're taking. There's other DFS apps that have this, but again, in a 5 flex, best option is to play this on Parlay Play, not PrizePicks or UD. So it looks like all these are going to be direct matches. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Opto. We're going to go back to the Opto. Sorry, guys, just scanning to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, there's nothing really. That Parlay Play seems to be the outlier. Yeah, okay. All right. So we're going to add in... We're going to add in... You guys want to add in Jezu? You guys tell me what you want to add in. I'm going to add in Xavier Curry for sure. I'm going to add in Xavier Curry. Now we can either add in... We can make this a 6-man. Add in Jezu and then the Bobby Miller and Zach Allen overs. You guys want to do that? I'm skipping over this Kyle Harrison play. It is set to 4 on Parlay Play, 4.5 on books, heavy juice on the under. That's why it looks pretty solid. But these plays, we don't have any push potential, so I'd rather go to them. So I'm gonna add in another 6-man. I'm gonna play Jezu under kills maps 1 through 3, and then I'm gonna add in Bobby Miller and Zach Allen combo. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm okay with that. Can't make up my mind, so let's go ahead and just add in Jezu, and then it was Bobby Miller and Zach Allen over. 60's the max on a 6-leg insured slip, and there we go. We got Sabrina Ionescu over 5 assists. Brianna Stewart over 9 rebounds. Somewhat correlated. Not really. Brianna Stewart, no offensive rebounds because Iniescu's getting assists, so whoever she's passing it to is scoring. I can make up positive correlation anywhere I want. Andrew Abbott, under 5.5 strikeouts. We got Xavier Curry, under 3.5 strikeouts. Jesu, under 15.5 kills. And then Bobby Miller and Zach Gallen, over 10.5 strikeouts. Jesu was PrizePicks and our UD and Sports Battle had this set to 14.5. Okay. What did PrizePicks have it at? I think it was at 16. All right. It's okay. Still a good play. Slip on Parlay play built out. If anybody has any questions, guys, feel free to fire away. Feel free to fire away any questions you guys might have. Any questions at all you guys might have, feel free to fire away. All right, let's see here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take these off for slightly. Just checking one thing, guys. Don't mind me. All right, let's see. I'm going to check out Fliff because we had some crazy, those plays moved that we had on Fliff earlier. I actually want to see what they are. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, TJ_DGF, I tweeted out some really good, oh my God. I tweeted out some really good, sorry guys, 1 second. I tweeted out some really good Fliff plays. And it looks like they already adjusted. So no, is there a code I can use to get a discount on annual memberships? Yes, you can use code STREAM. 25% off when signing up. 25% off. Use code STREAM when checking out. Need to sign up. Football right around the corner. Yes, so no, you can go ahead and get signed up right now. So Fliff, guys. Crazy value. I think we're going to see this a lot with Fliff, with NFL and college football. So make sure you guys have Fliff, honestly. I think Fliff's legal in a ton of different states. You can use code DGFantasy, 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. I tweeted out, I want to show you guys. I tweeted, is Fliff drunk again? Fiance is texting me while I'm streaming, and she knows I'm streaming. She left my golf shoes in Maine. Pretty cool. So if I go to Sam Houston State here on my phone, and BYU, that's who they're playing, right? BYU. So right here in this example, this is what we saw earlier, and Dustin and I snagged on the Sano equals D-Wade, TJ equals LeBron, other way around. You guys have a free trial. Yes, Marcus, we do. You can get 7 days. You can get 7-day free trial. So Fliff earlier had these absolutely egregious lines. Now, I'm pulling it up real quick just to see where they're at now. We got the under 44.5 total points at plus 200 on Fliff for this Sam Houston State and BYU game. Pinnacle has this at plus 113. Bet365 has it at plus 125. It's a market average of plus 119. We got it at plus 200 on Fliff. That's bananas. Right below that, Sam Houston State versus BYU, again, under 48.5 total points, plus 105 on Fliff. Minus 143 on Pinnacle, minus 150 on Bet365 to go under 48.5. That's a market average of minus 146. We got it at plus 105 on Fliff. Right now, the alternate total score for the under 44.5 is currently plus 125. So they adjusted. Plus 125, 44.5. And the under 48.5 is now minus 155. So we got it at plus 200, the under 44.5. It's now at plus 125. So that's 75 cents on the dollar difference. And then we got the under 48.5 at plus 105, which is now at minus 155. I mean, that's absolutely bananas. Absolutely bananas. And I think this is going to be a trend here for Fliff going forward. I mean, all of these are plus EV plays. Like, these are insane. Normally, before football season, I'm pretty sure we were seeing a lot of plays, like right around that 2 to 3% edge. All of these have crazy edge. Anything above 2% is definitely playable in my eyes. Like, that's normally where we see these baseball plays, these alternate run lines, these alternate over-unders, whatever. These alternate total points here that Fliff is giving us compared to sports books Yeah, it's only Pinnacle and Bet365, but still, like, the fact that these two are agreeing that Fliff is this far off is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So if you guys are a DGF member and you play on Fliff, pay attention this NFL college football season. We're going to have some fun. We're going to take advantage and hopefully put Fliff out of... we don't want to put him out of business because we want to get this value all the time. But it's crazy. Like, I mean, this Texas State play versus Baylor is great. Over 64.5 points. This one's great too. Over 63.5 points. You want to ladder it. Over 63.5, over 64.5. Great value. Plus 130, plus 145. You got minus 102 and minus 105 on Bet365. Minus 103 average. I mean, you're getting plus 130 here on Fliff. Plus 107 average on the over 64.5. You're getting in a plus 145 on Fliff. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. All right, but let's keep going. I want to check Hot Streak. Hot Streak is... I've been dabbling a little bit on Hot Streak. I've been having some good success. I've been having some good success on Hot Streak these last 10 days. I'm going to try to continue it. This was a cancel, which I think hit, which sucked, or might have hit. I canceled this one with Bassett. That one hit, which sucked. So I think I'm up like $400 the last 10 days just by using the middling tool and comparing different DFS apps back to Hot Streak and finding some crazy CSGO discrepancies. It's been really, really good. It's been super lucrative. Guys, make sure you're using the middling tool if you can. Mar value secured as always. Is Fliff available in South Dakota? Does anyone know? Ryan, I don't know. Soccer fan, what up? Some good NFL value on UD. No shit, okay. Let's check it real quick. I'm assuming middling tool is what you're talking about. Let's see. They removed Chubb. Oh, Chubb already adjusted to 81.5. So Chubb's already gone. Chubb already got adjusted, I mean. So we got 3 yards of value. It's all about that CLV, guys. 3 yards of value right there. Mac Jones ripped down again. I bet Mac Jones gets put back up at 205. That'd be my guess. So that's good. That's what we want to do. We want to get closing line value. That's the goal. Oh, wow. Some decent value here on Jock Market. Let's dabble here. Guys, let's dabble here on Jock Market. If you guys haven't downloaded Jock Market, you can use code DGF, 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. Jock Market on the phone. So I am going to go onto Jock Market. I know we just took that combo prop over with Zach Allen and Bobby Miller, I think. But that's okay. We can still take the Zach Allen under. Both can still hit. So I'm going to Jock Market here. I'm going to pick them. I'm going to type in Gallon. Under 5.5 strikeouts. I'm taking Jacob Young. Under 1 hit. And I'm going to add in, we just played Greinke. We already have Gosman. We do not have any exposure to Giolito. So I'm going to take Giolito under 6 strikeouts. And guys, same thing like UD over on Jock Market. 6 times payouts for their 3-man uninsured slips. So that's where we want to go. So Zach Gallen under 5.5 strikeouts. Jacob Young under 1 hit. And then Lucas Giolito under 6 strikeouts. Entering that. Mortal lock is what we want to do, and they removed Jacob Young as I hit enter. Jacob Young removed as I hit enter. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Okay. Let's check the middling tool real quick and see if we have any good discrepancies that we can add in. Man, that Jacob Young play is really good. That sucks. This play is kind of wild. Now, Fliff and Hot Streak have this Nick Madrigal over 0.5 total bases. I mean, extremely juiced on the over. But we're getting it at 1.5 over here on Jock Market. Interesting. Okay, let's put a pin in that. Duval plays not bad. Bobby Miller over 1.5 earned runs. Now, we could throw in this Bobby Miller over 1.5 earned runs. This is a really good play. Actually, we have the under on Fliff and the under on Hot Streak at 2.5, both heavily juiced. But guys, essentially, what we would be doing then is kind of hedging our bet that we placed on Parlay Play. So if we take Bobby Miller over 1.5 earned runs, So we would have Gallon under 5.5 strikeouts. We have the strikeout combo of Gallon and Miller over on Parlay play, and then we're also taking Miller over 1.5 earned runs. We're kind of covering our ass on each app, Jock Market and Parlay play. If the Diamondbacks and Dodgers come out swinging and just put a ton of runs on the board, that's really good for our Jock Market slip. But if Gallon and Bobby Miller come out and just absolutely dominate, that's good for our Parlay play slip. So I'm going to enter that. That's Gallon under 5.5 strikeouts, Lucas Giolito under 6 strikeouts, and Bobby Miller over 1.5 earned runs. Jack Sawinski over 1 strikeout. I didn't see that on here, did I? I don't see anything up there. White Top, can you explain your mindset when entering slips on Hot Streak? Been getting killed. Yeah, so I will show you exactly what I've been doing on Hot Streak. Here's what I've been doing. I pull up, this is honest to God, this is all I do. I pull up the Underdog Optimizer, the Underdog Middling tool, and I try to look for CSGO, WNBA, whatever we can find discrepancies. So like this, I have no idea how to say her last name, Laney. Now, if this isn't a discounted prop, this is a really good play. Over 15.5 PRA, we have UD has it at 17, PrizePicks has it at 17. I think this is Parlay play. Parlay play has it at 17. Hot Streak has it at 15.5. Where'd it go? 15.5. So we're going to check that. I'm using the middling tool to my advantage. Yeah, we don't have a specific middling tool for Hot Streak, but I'm using these other apps to compare directly to Hot Streak. So, for instance, really quickly, I want to show you guys what I did on Friday. I'm going to pull up my Twitter again really quick, so bear with me. All right. So, I tweeted this on Friday. August 25th, Friday. Okay? This was the difference between UD and Hot Streak in terms of CSGO. That's crazy. Hot Streak had spec over 14 headshots, maps 1 and 2. Hot Streak had it at 22.5. I don't even care about the juice. I don't care about how heavily juiced he is on that under. That's a 8.5 headshot discrepancy. Wood 7 plays for Team Odick. 31 kills on Underdog, 38.5 on Hot Streak. Tatazin, 36 on UD for kills, 31.5 on Hot Streak. Wiz, 33 kills on UD, 37.5 on Hot Streak. So these top 4 plays, we had an 8.5 headshot discrepancy. We had a 7.5 kill discrepancy. We had a 5.5 kill discrepancy, and we had a 4.5 kill discrepancy. All 4 of these plays, now this isn't going to happen every time, all 4 of these plays middled to perfection. Spec finished with 15 headshots, so the over 14 on UD hit, the under 22.5 on Hot Streak hit. Wood 7 finished with 36 kills, so the over 31 on UD hit, the under 38.5 on Hot Streak hit. Tatazin finished with 32 kills, so the under on 36 for UD hit, the over on 31.5 on Hot Streak hit. And then Wiz finished with 34 kills, so the over 33 on UD hit, the under 37.5 on Hot Streak hit. You guys saw it. I didn't even get spec at 22.5. I think I got a better number at 21.5. It was still a 7.5 headshot discrepancy, so I was fine with it. I mean, that's all I'm doing. Just trying to find these crazy discrepancies. You can find them with CSGO pretty often. Every night I feel like I'm finding them. Might not be too prominent during the day, but I would definitely be looking at night. Underdog, PrizePicks, check out the middling tool, compare them to Hot Streak, see what you can get. Let's go ahead and check this Brittany Laney play. Is this a this might be one of their promos right now. It is sold out. I don't know what that means. I don't know how you can sell out a promo. That doesn't make any sense to me. What's the point of offering it? Promos only have $10 max. But again, I don't know. I don't really understand how you offer a promo and then just let it sell out. That makes zero sense. So it's like limited, whatever. So yeah, that's all I do. Try to find those discrepancies. Specifically, CS:GO is great. WNBA is great. Like this Asia Wilson play, right? We have 4 different DFS apps set to 30.5. We have 4. Hot Streak's at 31.5 with only minus 116 on or under. So like that's great. So we'll add an Asia Wilson. Under 31.5 PRA. And then let's see if we can find one more. 4.5. Boom. Kelsey Plum under. Can't do that. Same team. You're not fooling me this time. Let's see. Brittany Laney we can't play because it's sold out or whatever. Right here, automatic. 36.5 on UD, 39.5 on Hot Streak. Yeah, heavily juiced on the under. Still a good play. Tony Pollard rushing yards. Like if we put this automatic play in under 39.5 kills, what's our payout? 50 to win 152. It's three times multiplier. You guys see it right here. That's solid. I'll enter that right now. Slip entered. Open. With League of Legends CSGO, I think you're maxed to $50, so that's the only thing. That's why I play 50 on everything. I'd play a little more if I could, but I can't when it comes to CSGO. But yeah, there we go. Just entered a hot streak slip. Fliff plays bumped. Oh shit, there were Fliff plays. Damn. Yeah, soccer fans. So try to find those middling opportunities. Again, that's what we want to take advantage of. When there's instances where there's one completely outliered book, like Hot Streak here, with this Asia Wilson play, where there's 4 other books, I don't necessarily think you need to middle it. I think you can play it on that one app. When it comes to something like this automatic play, I'd be way more inclined to middle it because I'm getting the under 39 on Hot Streak, the over 36.5 on UD. So if automatic gets 37, 38, 39, I got a profitable bet on each app. And again, I just showed you on that my tweet. It happens way more than you think. So, got you, White Top. Darko, I would love to do that right now, man, but I actually have a meeting at 3, so I need to jump off here right now because I have to run to the mailroom. So, we can 100% start off our next stream with that. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for Afternoon Delight. I appreciate you guys tuning in with me. Only 50 minutes, I know, I'm sorry, but I do get a jet. I love you guys, and I will catch you tomorrow. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday. Don't let Mondays get you down, guys. Just go try to win some money. Gamble, win some money. Be a plus EV better. Trust the data. Just trust it. Math doesn't care about your feelings. Never forget that. All right, guys. Till next time, I'll talk to you. Randy, what up, man? Gotta go. Peace.